Hello children, today we are going to start a new topic, statistics. Alright, I am sure you must have had the concept of statistics, why it is required, what branch of mathematics does it belong, and how important it is in your elementary classes like 9th standard or 9th class. Now today, coming on straight to the point, we have three measures of central tendencies. You all know that: mean, median and mode. The entire 10th class syllabus is fixed only in these three topics called as mean, median and mode. And today we are going to discuss what mean is. Alright, what mean is. Now, mean I have to discuss in two different methods. One is under ungrouped data and one is under grouped data. What do you mean by ungrouped data? Let us say if I write the numbers randomly 10, 9, 7, 14, 3, 2 and leave it. Random numbers you write, that data is called ungrouped data. Then what do you mean by grouped data? Anything which is put in tables, which has some class interval, which has some frequency, means you do grouping. 0 to 10, so many people are there. 10 to 20, so many people are there. 22 to 30, so many people are there. So that is called grouping into class intervals and writing the frequencies. That is called as grouped data. So you are going to discuss the formula for mean in ungrouped data as well as in grouped data. Now what is the mean in ungrouped data? Ungrouped data, right? The formula for mean. Mean is defined as, mean is equal to sum, SUM, not SOM, sum of observations, sum of observations by number of observations. Sum of observations by what? Number of observations. This is the formula to determine mean in a ungrouped data. Now if I ask you what is the mean of, let us take an example, marks scored by you in your 10th class exam, right? So how many subjects are there? There are 6 subjects, and in 6 subjects you have scored the marks like this. Let us say 90, 80, 70, 90, 50, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 subjects. All right. So you have scored out of 100. For practical purpose, I have taken a very simple number in zeros. I want to calculate the marks, mean of the marks. How do you do it? Solution. Mean formula. Sum of the observations 90 plus 80 plus 70 plus 90 plus 50 plus 40 by number of observations. How many observations are there? 6. So I need to add all these quantities. 40 plus 50 is 90, 90 plus 90 is 180, 180 plus 70 will be 250, 250 plus 80 will be 330, 330 plus 90 will be 420, 420, 420 by 6. Check again, 40 plus 50 is 90, 90 plus 90 180, 180 plus 70 is 250, 250 plus 80 will be 330, 330 plus 90 is 420 divided by 6. 6 ones are, 6 sevens are 42, 6 zeros are, you will say 70. Mean of the marks is what? 70. And remember, you are dealing with statistics. They are numbers. They do not have any number, any units. Number by number, you get a number. They don't have any units. It is a ratio, just a number. So, what is the mean of the marks scored? So, what's your average or mean of the marks scored in 10th class? 70. Is it not? So, that's how you calculate the mean for what? Ungrouped data. Now, let us move forward and try to understand the formula of mean in grouped data. Alright, now in grouped data, what it is? Mean in grouped data. Grouped data. Alright, mean in grouped data. Now, how do you do that? There are 3 ways you can calculate mean in grouped data. First is direct method. Direct method. Second one is assumed mean method. Assumed mean method. The third one is step deviation method. Step deviation method. In your 10th class, you get questions mostly on direct method or step deviation method. Now, what is this direct method? Now, let me write the formula today for you for mean in direct method. Direct method. What is this? Alright, in direct method, mean is given by the formula. Mean is equal to sigma fx. Sigma f into x by sigma fx by sigma f, where what is f? F is the frequency. F is the frequency. What is x? X is the mid value. What is x? X is the mid value. And what is the sigma f? Sigma f is called as what? Total frequency or sum of all frequency. This is not a problem, this is not a problem, but what is x? X is a mid value. How do you calculate mid value? Remember, mid value is calculated by the formula lower limit LL plus upper limit by 2. Please remember and keep in mind, the formula for mid value is LL plus UL by 2, lower limit plus upper limit by 2. So that's how you calculate the value of x, and this is a formula for mean in direct method. Children, today we will do a problem based on direct method, and we will try to understand and see how it is done. Alright, so I am sure you can copy this formula in your notes and follow the problem. The problem is right in front of you. Let me put the heading, calculate mean of the following. Calculate mean of the following using direct method. Now what is that? The problem will be given to you, right? So when things are given to you in a horizontal fashion, I can write this in a vertical fashion. All right. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to write things in a vertical way now. Class interval, I write this as class interval, and now I write this as frequency. All right. Now, and children, make sure that you are having scale when you are doing problems in statistics, because you have to draw the table. All right. Now, I am drawing this table in this way. You use scale in the examination, in the notes, to draw this table. Class interval is what? 200 to 250, 250 to 300, 300 to 350, 350 to 400, 400 to 450. Frequency 12, 14, 8, 6, 10. Now I write mid value. You are dealing with direct method, mid value. Mid value is denoted by x, or you call it as xi. Frequency fi. Individual frequency is fi. General frequency is f. Now how do you calculate mid value? Lower limit plus upper limit by 2. In the rough work, I will calculate what is lower limit. 200 plus 250 by 2. 200 plus 250 by 2 is 450 by 2, which is equal to 225. Next is what? 250 plus 300 by 2, which is equal to 550 by 2. 550 by 2 is what? 275. Next 300 plus 350 by 2. 300 plus 350 is 650 by 2, which is equal to what? 325. Like that you can calculate. Now you can observe very carefully. 200 plus 250 by 2, you are getting mean as 225. Average as 225. Mid value as 225. Followed by that, you have 250 plus 300. It is 275. Then followed by 300 plus 350 by 2. It is 325. You can see very clearly what is the difference here between 200 and 250? 50. What is the difference between 250 and 300? 50. So, what is the difference here? 50. So, since the difference is 50, the difference between the consecutive mid values is also 50. So, add 50 to that, it will be 375. Add 50 to that, it will be 425. Once you get this xi, I have to calculate fi xi. I have to calculate fi xi. Now, what is fi xi? I have to multiply. 225 into 12. 12 5s are 60, 0, 6 carry. 12 2s are 24 plus 6, 30, 0, 3 carry. 12 2s are 24 plus 3, 27, 2700. Now I have to multiply with 7. So you are having problem, you can take in the rough work as well. I will say 275 into 14. You can multiply like this. 14 5s are 70, 0, 7 carry. 14 7s are 14 6 are 84, 14 7s are 98. 98 plus 7, 105. 5. 10 carry. 14 2s are 28. 28 plus 10, 38. 3850. So you can write as 3850. Now 325 into 8. 25 into 8 is 200. 3 into 8 is 2400. 2400 plus 200 is 2600. Now 375 into 6. You can multiply this way. 6 5s are 30. 0, 3 carry. 6 7s are 42 plus 3, 45. 5, 4 carry. 6 3s are 18. 18 plus 2, 22. 2 2 5 0. Next 10 into 4 25. Very difficult calculation. 4 2 5 0. Now once you get all these things, I have to do addition. Addition symbol is sigma. Sigma means summation of all. I need to add 0 plus 0, everywhere it is 0. 5 plus 5 10, 10 plus 5 15, 5. 1 carry. It is a 6 plus 2 8 plus 2 10 plus 1 11 plus 11 plus 8 is 19. 19 plus 7 is 26. 6 2 carry. 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 1 5 6 5 0. And you have to add this stuff. 10 plus 6 16, 16 plus 8 24, 24 plus 4 28, 28 plus 10 30, 30 plus 2 40, 40 plus 10 50. And this is called as sigma f, sum of frequency. Now go back to the formula. What is the formula for mean? Mean is equal to sigma fi xi by sigma fi. Now what is sigma fi xi value you got? This is sigma fi xi, summation of all that stuff. It is 15650 by, what is sigma fi? 50. 50. I will cancel 0 0. I will make the simple calculation. 5 1s are 5. 5 3s are 15. 5 1s are 5. 1 carry. 5 3s are 15. So what is the answer? 313. Again no units. So therefore the mean for this given data is 313. So this is how the problem is done. I am sure you understood. You can take some random example from your textbook and try to do the problem today using direct method. Please remember the formula and you please concentrate, do these things correctly. Because even if a small value is entered wrong, the entire problem will be wrong. You won't get the right answer. So do it carefully and do it properly. Thank you. God bless you all. Bye-bye.